Okay, hello. I am Matt, as always. This is Stock Speeder number 1 for the weekend of March 26th, 2022. If you, dear viewer, are unfamiliar with what a stock speedrun is, you can look at this video description for a quick explanation and also a disclaimer as to its content. Let's see what we got for us today. I'm in a good mood. I'm feeling good. Let's see if I can get something that reflects that. Hey, a company that I actually recognize. Something that I hope all of you would recognize. Also, Stanley, Black & Decker, maker of power tools and various different things like that. I like this company. I have a lot of their products because I consider myself fairly handy. You know, I consider myself pretty good with tools and whatnot. So I got a few Black & Decker products sitting around my house. Let me just make sure that I actually know what I'm talking about. Engages in tools and storage and industrial business. Okay, yeah. I didn't want to sound like a dumbass. I just wanted. I know I said that I knew what this was, but I wanted to double check. It's like maybe there's another company called Black & Decker that I don't know about. Just wanted to make sure I'm talking about the right one. Yes, no, this is Black & Decker, the power tool brand, which apparently also has storage and industrial businesses, which I was not aware of. I guess storage is like tool chests and stuff like that. They also have lawn and garden products, hand tools, power tools, storage products through retailers. They also have industrial products and services, which I was not aware of, but I guess that makes sense. They are a fairly construction-minded company, whether that is industrial or at home. You know, I'm surprised to see these numbers that are not looking all that great. I kind of wonder why. Because you can say that the actual earnings numbers are going down. You can fault the company for that, but I wonder if it's going down for a reason that is what's the word I'm looking for? That is I can't think of that can be seen ahead of time. I was trying to think of a fancy word for that, but I couldn't think of one. Something that can be seen ahead of time because the actuals are going down, but so are the estimates. I kind of want to see for the first quarter 2020. When is that? Thursday, April 28th. So in a month and a day for that. So, you know, not exactly soon, but not too far off either. Ooh, this has a dividend? Actually, that's a pretty good dividend. Maybe when, you know, not when you compare it to the price, maybe, but that's still pretty hefty. Let's see. To rule on Securitas. Is this a merger that's happening that the EU has to approve? There's a clear suite of security services group Securitas to bid for Stanley. Wait, what? Oh no, this isn't Black & Decker acquiring something. This is something acquiring a business proportion of Black & Decker, which apparently has an electronic security solutions business, which I did not know about, and strangely enough was not really mentioned in here anywhere. Security... I don't see the word that's highlighting here. I don't know what it's talking about, but I don't see it highlighting anything here. Yeah, it doesn't make mention of that. Maybe it only does this in the EU, and hence why the deal is being done in the EU. Its bid to... Ooh, wait, no, announced its bid to buy back the business unit it had sold to its US rival in 2011. Oh, an interesting kind of back and forth saga going on here. That's kind of cool. And clear the deal with their... Again, this opens a lot of questions, because why is Securitas, which apparently is in security services, saying that Black & Decker is their US rival? Black & Decker doesn't do security services, and I didn't even know they had this business. It doesn't even make a mention of it. That might be something to look up for for phase 2, because I want to know more about that. Offering notes, okay. Pricing offering a $500 million aggregate principal amount senior notes. You know what? I'm not entirely too sure what notes are, and I know I said last time that I would maybe start making a second series of videos where I investigate terms that I am unfamiliar with, kind of like a learning along with me kind of thing. Maybe I'll start doing that, and we'll learn about senior notes. I gotta make a note to learn about senior notes. Okay, so assigned to Black and proposed senior security notes, blah blah, something about notes. Sell off stocks that could set you up for life. It's pretty outlandish claim there, fool. Having a lot of faith in the company's market position, management, and end market prospects. On all three counts, I think buying, building product company Johnson Controls and toolmaker Black & Decker, strong candidates. Hidden growth prospects. Know about the company's market-leading tools business, whether through popular brands. Attractive enough alone. For example, e-commerce leader in the tools industry. Oh, is it really? Continues to grow at a double-digit percentage pace annually and currently represents around 20% of its total tool revenue. Is that so? Did not know that. Recover strongly in 2022 as aircraft production and light vehicle production rebound. Really, you think so? When was this published? That was only claimed last month, so it's not too outdated. How has it been done in the last month since this article was published? That's not very not good. Wow, it's Let me just make some more thinking noises. Well, I don't. Well, if you look at this and you look at that, blah, blah, blah. No, well, no, that was actual thinking noises. No, I'm done with my fake thinking noises. Because this is a very interesting chart. I'm not too sure what to make of it. It has almost returned. Not quite to the COVID lows, but you could say it's returned to the lows of 2018, 2019. What does this max look like? It was even higher than this point back in 2017. It's kind of gone on a bit of a roller coaster ever since 2017. COVID obviously being a peak here because everything got caught up in a bull market afterward. But then when reality set in, it came back. And that probably had something to do with these numbers. Actually, looking at this, 2022... no, actually that's not right. I think this is off. These aren't the right numbers compared to the right dates. Okay, what was I looking at? Oh yeah, I was reading this thing, and then I wanted to go look at the chart to see what they're talking about. Down since last earnings report, shutting down Russian business. Good for them, I guess. Damn Ruskies can't. What are they gonna do when they can't repair their homes? Take that, Putin. Okay. Sell off stocks. Announces first quarter dividend. I want to see the last earnings report. Losing market share to rivals. The stock is cut to sell. You think so, Barons? So these guys bought Black & Decker. Buys Black & Decker. Wildly undervalued dividend stock. Firms layoffs citing supply chain challenges. Seeing not a whole lot of good news, I'm going to be honest. Is losing market share to its rivals, setting out as a double downgrade. They're rating sell from buy. Wow, they just went immediately in the opposite direction. Also cited lack of innovative products and margin pressures. I honestly don't know if innovative products is really even applicable to a company like this. Like, if a tool works, a tool works. There's only so much innovation you can do in that area, I think. There's a ceiling. There's definitely a ceiling at a point where tools become, you know, peak usefulness, I think. So I'm not entirely too sure if this is really a reasonable complaint. Margin pressures. New Britain dropped the price target from the stock from 145 from 215. Well, it's below both of those now. Let's see. I still want to see the last earnings report. Q4 earnings beat down year-over-year on supply woes. I want to see if it makes mention of that E business, their online revenue. Bottom line decreased 29.1% a year ago. Quarter figure of 302. Lower volumes. Forex woes. Supply chain restrictions. Cost inflation played spoil sports in the quarter. And 48 for the year. Increasing from previous year of 804. So interesting. They had a better Q4 last year, but the year overall was better. That's definitely interesting. Not too sure what to make of that, actually. Bit of a mixed signal. Best tool storage. Ergo's toted. What is this margin profile? Cost of sales increased year over year, increased 70% margin. Gross profit decreased. Gross margin decreased. Lower volume supply chain issues, commodity inflation. Yeah, that makes sense. Administrative expenses increased 11.9% year over year. That's a lot. For administrative expenses? Bro, what the hell are you doing? You installing golden toilets in the human resources department? What the hell? And exiting fourth quarter, cash equivalents of that's actually not a lot. Down 51.4% from the year ago. This actually worries me quite a bit. Net crash acquired business bailouts, outlook. I actually want to look up what I wanted to look up before to finish this out. I think I have an idea of what I'm thinking of this, but I kind of wanted to look up Black & Decker security solution. Commercial security and healthcare solutions. Look at that, right on their website. Electronic security. Stanley Security delivers comprehensive one ecosystem, infinite solutions. Access technologies. So it's still very hardware focused. It's not like they're making software. Because I guess nowadays when I read the word security and something like security services, I instantly think of software. But I guess that's not it. No, it's literal physical hardware security that just so happens to be electronic. Like, for example, access systems and monitors and stuff like that. I wish I could play these videos, but it's not going to come through all that loud. Very interesting. Okay, I think I understand that now. And I kind of wonder, where was that article? Here it is. I hope this is going... Well, if this goes through, this is going to be a pretty good injection of cash for the company because they desperately need it. And this is, in fact, probably why they are going through with this deal, selling off that portion of the business to, one, have more cash on hand, and two, be able to kind of focus more in on what people know them for, which is power tools, right? Power tools and construction. Nobody knows Black & Decker as the security company that makes security products, or even healthcare products, which apparently they do also. So I kind of like that part of it. I think that that's a fairly smart move. It's kind of killing two birds with one stone, right? Because you get free cash and you get to drop something which, you know, may not have been benefiting you all that well. So I like what they're doing there. Assuming it gets, assuming the EU lets it through, I like that. I like what they're doing there. It's not enough to want me to give this a buy. I'm honestly not even sure if I want to give this a hold because that's kind of the only thing that I liked here. Everything else is, there's mixed weird numbers that I can't make sense of. Sure, you have those hedge funds buying, but hedge funds are stupid anyway. They like to think they're the smart money, but no, they're just as dumb as everyone else. There was that Fool article, but I'm honestly not too sure how much to make of it. You know, there's... You know, I really want to hit this sell button, but I feel like the totality of the information, just on the face of it... My gut is telling me to hit this sell button, right? My head, having absorbed the entirety of the information that I read and seeing that, all in all, it does not strictly paint a positive or negative picture, is telling me to hit this hold button, and I don't know which one to pay attention to. You know what? Because of what I found out about this EU ruling, I am going to hit this hold button with the hope that that ruling goes through and that merger can happen, and then that will put them in a much better position to do well, or at least fix things up going forward. So, you know, yeah, I feel comfortable listening to my head in this instance and going with a hold for Stanley, Black & Decker, which I believe I have. Well, it's in the closet, but I have a power drill from them. It's very nice. I think I've rambled on enough. All right. Yep, that's hold for these guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.